All right, you're welcome to the lesson 4 of the step-by-step blueprint on how to register your brand in the UK. Okay, we've gotten to the registration proper. By now, you have gotten the basics, the phone number and the virtual addresses, all right? These are the basics. But first, let's get this handy. Requirement needed for registration. I want you to know that the document I'll be sending to you, you're not going to find it anywhere else. I got it I actually sieved it out from the process of doing registration. So you're not going to get it anywhere else. You can send this to your client as a prototype. I'm talking to those who will be acting as agent to help other brand owners register. Okay, you can send this to your client as prototype before you are able to create your own Google form or any other plugin that you can send to your client. Okay, just the way I did. After this class, all right, after everything, I'm going to send it to the platform, or to those who have gone through the whole course or lesson. All right, so let's head over to my browser now. So the website we're going to be using for registration is www.o. Okay, you can see it's already there. All right, but don't worry. Let's just continue. I'm still going to send it later. You're going to still find it in the video anyway. All right. Okay. So, set up a limited company step by step. Okay. Register your company. Use this service to register your company with Company House. You will usually be set up for corporation tax at the same time, unless your company or association is dormant. All right, you can read this up later on your own. You can read them up later. Let's click on register. Okay, so are you starting a new application? Yes. Continue. Check before you start. We're going to ask you some questions. Your answer will show whether you can use this service to register a limited company and set up a corporation tax, take you to another service if you are not eligible to use this one. Continue to questions. The first question, are you able to pay for this application using a card or paper? Yes. Continue. Let's go to question 2. Are any directors or persons with significant control on the company's house secure register? The answer to this is no. Okay, you don't have any personnel from company house as a director and member of your company. All right, you will now create a government gateway user ID for this company. Okay, create government gateway user ID. Enter your email address. Okay. Remember to use a functional email address here, all right? Remember to use a functional email address. I'll just use one of mine. Okay. Use a functional email address because they're going to send you a code. Okay. Enter the codes. Enter code to confirm your email address. Okay, we have sent the code to. All right, let's just hold on a minute. Okay, let me check if they have sent the code. Okay, let's see. Okay, so this is it. So this is the code. Here's the code. Copy. then confirm. Email address confirmed. Okay, continue. What is your full name? Okay, now if you're registering for a client, then you're going to use the client's details for everything. But if you're registering for yourself, then you use your full name, your details for everything. Okay, but if you're registering for a client, use the client's details. All right. All right, let's continue. Create a password. Mr. Bitten. Okay, I'm still, remember the password I used for lesson 2. So this is the password I used. I'm just gonna copy. Okay, paste the same. Continue. Your government gateway user ID is. All right, so this is my gateway ID. They are still going to send it to the email you used. Or you can still just copy it now. All right, you can still just copy and just paste on your notepad here. Though they are still going to send it to your email. So we have sent it to Nancy Agolini Operations. Okay, no, but you can still just copy and paste in case. Make sure you don't share your gateway user ID with anyone else. You need to set up additional security. This is to make sure only you can sign in. Continue. All right, now they're going to ask you, how do you want to get your access code? Via text message, get code sent to a mobile phone, voice call, get code automated message to UK phone number, the landline, authenticator app, or that. Now, if you choose authenticator app or smartphone or tablet, they might likely ask you for Google authentication, all right? So just go for text message. Continue. Okay, are you adding a UK phone number? It's a yes. Okay, by now you have purchased your UK phone number. I told you, don't use a random number. Okay, don't use, on no occasion should you use a random phone number, on no occasion. All right, enter a UK mobile phone number. Remember the number I used in lesson 2. Just go here, copy. Where is it? Where is it? Okay, here we go. Okay, I'll just copy and paste here. Paste. Enter the access codes. We are sending 6-digit access code to. Okay, it may take a few minutes to arrive. Okay, so what you do here is to go to the platform where you got your phone number from. If it is from quacker.io, you go to quacker.io, they sent it there. If it is from Fanitel, you go to Fanitel. They sent the code there. Okay, so here's it. Here's the code. I'll just copy, go back and. Okay, so I'll paste there. your sense of additional security. Continue. Every time you sign in, we will request an access code. All right. Which email address do you want to use for this application? I'm still going to use the same email. Or in case you want to change your email, you can just click a different email address. But for me, I'll continue with this. The page has errors. Tell us which email address you want to use. I thought I did that. I clicked this. Oh, did I? Okay. What is your relationship to the company? Now you have company director, company secretary, agent for example, and accountant. Now listen to this. You always choose company director. Even if you are acting as an agent, okay, registering on behalf of a brand owner, remember you're not using your personal details, you're using the client's details. So always choose company director, except you are company secretary or all of that. Company director. Continue. Would the company be a community interest company? The answer is no. Remember, your company is for profit, okay? So not an NGO or anything of such. Would the company be limited by guarantee or limited by shares? Okay, it's going to be limited by shares. Company name. What is the company name? Do not enter the company name ending. Do not enter the company name ending such as limited or LTD in this box. We will add it for you. Great. So for me, Derishes concepts. All right. So that's it. What's happening here? We're supposed to have. Let's go back a bit and see what's happening. What happened? Limited by shares. Continue. What happened? Company name. What is? Now look at this. Check the company name against an existing trademark. Oh, thank God I came back. I forgot to tell you this. Ensure you check whether the name you are about to register is available. Now, for those who have understanding of CAC registration, you know that CAC doesn't register the same a company name that's already existing. Okay, that's how it works with company house too. Okay, so to check this, you can just click here now, check the company name, or just open a new tab and go to whois.com. Whois, WHOIS.com. Then paste your company name there. You will see if it is available or not. Okay. Okay. Let's go. Derishes concepts. All right. But there's still something I want to check out. There's something I want to check out. Okay. There's something I want to check out. Aha, I said it. I made a mistake here. Will the company be a community interest company? It's supposed to be a no. That's why they were adding CIS to it instead of limited. That's it. I made a mistake, okay? Okay, will the company be limited by shares or limited by guarantee? Limited by shares. Click and continue. Okay. Company name, what is? Okay, you know I already filled it before. So I just limited, yes. Please don't click on LTD, click on the full limited. Registered email address. Okay, I'm still going to use the same one, but if you want to change, you can say a different email address. This is lengthy, but at the end, it will be worth it. Confirm registered email address. That's one thing with UK registration. They ensure you confirm everything. Okay, Nancy Available Creations 247@gmail.com. So we confirm. But if you want to change it, you just click change. But in my own case, I'm not changing. So you continue. What is the company's registered office address? Remember the office address that we used, okay, that time in lesson 2, okay? Postcode, then I'll just go back now. Okay, so we paste here, then click find address. Okay, now remember London is in England. So okay, I'll just choose the first one on the list, all right? Union Street, London. Okay, the one I think it's best. England is also in London, so I just choose the first one on the list and move on. Like I said, registering a company in US is tedious. That's why if you're acting as an agent, ensure you charge very well, okay? Ensure you charge very well. Okay. Confirm the company address. Click confirm and continue. Where will the company be registered? England, Wales, Northern Ireland, Scotland, Wales, all right? Just click England and Wales. Although the choice is yours, but click OK. Click and continue. So what is the company's principal place of business? Look at this. 65 Union Street, London, England. No, this was where we chose, all right? So you save and continue. The page has errors. Tell us where the company will. Oh, is it that I didn't click on it? Okay, let's go. Save and continue. Give us one or more ways to contact Derish's Consults Limited. Contact number. Give a phone number if you have one. So it is the same number we used, okay? Just remember to copy without the plus sign. Don't add the plus sign. Just copy it without the plus sign. So here the same number. Remember to remove the plus sign, okay? Now, the minute you fill in the phone number, your email address will appear automatically. All right, here we go. All that contact number. Just save and continue. Save and continue. Is the new company replacing another business? The answer is no. When will the company start trading? Now look at the different responses. See, if you put on the same date, okay, you will just save and continue. But if you choose on a different future date, it will ask you to choose the start date and all of that. Okay, so just put on the same date. On the same date, it gets set up. Just use that so it will be easy for you, so that you can save and continue. In its first 3 months, will the company do any of the following? In some situations, a company may need to account for income tax. The most common situations are listed below. Tell us if the company will pay interest on any non-bank loans, for example, to a director who has loaned the company money, make royalty payments, for example, for using someone else's patent. You can read this up, okay? But the answer to this is no. Let's see. Okay, what will the company be doing? Okay, what you do here is to type your niche, the keyword in your niche. For instance, I'm into consultancy, so I'll just type consult. All right, I'll just type consult. Maybe consulting, but just type the keyword in your niche, consult. If you're into digital marketing, just type marketing. If you're into export or exportation, just type export. Then type, okay, start typing a keyword to see a list of. Okay, here we go. Okay, information technology consultancy, task consultancy, management consultancy, and all of that. The closest here is information technology consultancy activities. Okay, so just click on that. And save and continue. Then make sure you choose in line with your niche. Check and confirm what your company will be doing. If your movement goes into just click, see, if your movement goes into or out of Europe, including the UK, you need to get an economic operators registration and application number and all of that. Okay, but that's not what I'm doing. So has anyone on this application ever sent a secure register form to ask companies house for protection? The answer is no. Save and continue. Director's details, all right? Director's details. Title optional, for example, Mr., Mrs., Miss. Okay, so which do you belong? It's optional though, so you can just omit it if you want. Okay, so you can omit it if you want. You can omit, you can ignore it. Okay, enter first name in full, not just initials. So I'm Nancy. Middle name in full, not just initials. Okay. Okay, that's my surname, Agolokio. Right, so Has the director used a different name for business purposes in the last 20 years? The answer is no. Nationality, Nigeria. Nigeria. Nigerian, yes. Okay, date of birth. Date of birth. Here you put yours or your clients, depend on who you're registering for. The director must be at least 16 years of age. Okay. Let's say 29th month, September. Okay. Okay. September 29th is actually my birthday, so for the month and the day, those are real. Job title, just put business. Yes. So I'm doing this in September now. In a few weeks, it's actually my birthday. Okay. Business executive. Enter. Oh, date of birth is not valid date. Oh, I think I missed it somewhere. Let's check again. Date of birth is not valid. Oh, okay. Pardon me. It's supposed to be 9th, which is September. 9th, which is September. Okay. Please pardon me for that. Pardon me for that. What is the correspondence address for Nancy Agolokigo? Now you click the first address that corresponds with your purchase address. Remember, 65 Union Street, London, England. So click that and continue. What is the home address for Nancy Agolokigo? Now, that's if the business address is different from what? Home address. Okay, so just click different address. In this case, don't click 65 Union Street, all right? Click a different address and continue. Now, what is the home address for Nancy Agolokigo? Tell us where the person lives. Only give a business address if they also live there. Remember that same postcode is of your purchased address. Your residential address is the same you have to use here. Oh, sorry. This is the phone number, I think. We'll go back now. The postcode. Okay, the postcode of your residential address. This is it. I think, yeah, here I didn't actually add SJ. Now we go back and paste. All right, so just find the address that matches the postcode and choose that. Okay, 65 Union Street, London. Then save and continue. All right. Confirm the home address for Nancy Agolokigo. Yes, 65 Union Street, London, England. Save and continue. Does Nancy Agolokigo want to receive filing reminders by email? Yes. Save and continue. Sorry about that. Okay, which email address does Nancy Agolofigo want to use to receive filing reminders? Okay, I'm using same, so save and continue. Or if you want to use a different one, or I will advise you. Do you want to add another director? Do you want to add another director? Click according to your choice. For me, just no. Save and continue. But if your directors are more than one, then you can add another. Okay, check and confirm directors' details. They're going to ensure you confirm everything you have filled, all right? Just to be on the safer side. So you go through everything to ensure there is no mistake. Okay, you confirm where director lives. I confirm that Nancy Oluwonke Agolokigo lives at 65 Junior Street, London, England. All right. Okay, agree to become a director. Agree. Then save and continue. Remember, even if you're registering, you're acting as an agent, it's not your personal details you're using, so everything is for your clients. So you agree to become a director. You're about to set up company's shareholders. Here, you save and continue. Is Nancy Agolokigo a shareholder? Yes. Save and continue. Would you like to add another shareholder? No. Except in your own case, you're adding. Check and confirm shareholder details. Yes. Confirm and continue. Do you want to use the most common type of shares? Okay. Do you want to use the most common type of shares? Most companies use ordinary shares in British. Shareholders will have the following rights. Only should know if you need to create more than one type of share. Just say yes and continue. How many shares does Nancy Agolokigo own? As the only shareholder, you own 100% of the company shares, regardless of how many shares you choose. Okay? So even if you choose one, since you are the only shareholder, you only feel yourself or your client as the shareholder, they own 100% of it. Save and continue. Choose a value for each share. just choose okay. Now for this, excuse me, just click, don't click £1, okay? Choose other and enter 0.10. This means you are paying about £10 instead of choosing £1, okay? So, because if you choose £1, it means you are paying £100. So choose other. Yes. So this is it. Then choose 0. 0.10. 0.10. This means you're paying £10. But if you choose 1, it means you're paying £100. Okay. Check and confirm shareholders and shares. How many shares does Nancy Agalakigo own? 1. Yeah. Value of each share, 0.10 pounds. Okay. We'll assume that the shareholder has paid the value of the shares to the company. If they haven't, then we need to just ignore those, all right? Continue. You are about to set up the persons with significant control over the company. All right? What is the person with significant control? A person with significant control, PSC, is an individual company that has at least one of the following: more than 25% of the company's shareholders, shares, and voting rights. You can read this up later, all right? Just click continue. From our previous answers, now that Nancy Agalakigo is a person with significant control, we will need to ask you a few more questions about this person. Continue. Does Nancy Agalakigo have the right to appoint or remove the majority of company directors? Of course, yes. Check and confirm details of the persons in control of Berishes Consorts Limited. Yes. So that's UK registration for you. To ensure you confirm everything. Okay. Confirm. I confirm that the person's name here are in control of Berishes Consorts Limited. You understand that their information will be listed in the public record. Confirm. And save and continue. Make sure you check the details, okay, to see if they are correct. Then you save and continue. Model articles of association. You can just click view model articles of association, okay? You can do that if you want, okay? All right. Do you want to use model articles? Save and continue. Oh, okay. Do you want to use model articles? Yes. Save and continue. Do you agree to form this company? Company name there, which is Conzo Limited, Nancy Agolokigo. I confirm the person's name here. Agree to form the company. I confirm that the person's name here wish to form the company for lawful purposes. Save and continue. Create electronic signature for Nancy Agolokigo. Now, choose 3 pieces of information. Choose 3 pieces of personal information. Okay? Time of birth. Let's click time of birth. Okay? Enter time of birth. Let's say, for me, I'll choose Ibadan. Ibadan, okay? Then, okay, mother's maiden name. Mother's maiden name. Mother's maiden name. Enter mother's maiden name, first 3 letters only. Okay. Father's first name. Okay, I think we can continue with this. We're supposed to answer 3 questions. Let's see. Choose 3 pieces of personal information. We're choosing time of birth. We're choosing mother's maiden name. Okay. We still have 1 more. Father's first name. Okay, let's use that. Alfred. Okay. We're good to go now. We would like to set additional cookies so we can remember your settings, understand how people use our services, and make improvements. Now, in that place of 3 pieces of personal information, you can choose any. You can decide to use passport number, then you enter your passport number and all of that, okay? Okay, check and confirm your answers. Check and confirm your answers. Check now that you control limited. Check to ensure everything is correct. Nancy Immigration 247@gmail.com. Phone number is the new company representing another business. No. Make sure you just check everything to ensure there are no errors. Then click confirm and continue. Now, in the place of that passport, choose 3 pieces of personal info, all right? Remember, for me, this is just practice, okay? When you're choosing your personal, those 3 pieces of pieces, all right? You can choose passport number, then enter your passport number. Very important, okay? The passport we're talking about here is actually international passport. Okay, your international passport. It should be better off. Let me just add that for you. All right, check and confirm your answers. Page 2 of 2. Company business activity. What are the company business activities? Information technology, consultancy activities. Director, Nancy Olurunke Abalakudo, myself, member 99, Nigerian business executive. The correspondence address is same as the company's registered address, 65 Union Street. All right, you can just read that up on your own. Okay, when you're registering. Okay, remember this is just practice. But in your own case, make sure you review everything to make sure there is no error. Okay. Now, I understand that this registration application can't be changed after I proceed. You are about to make a secure payment of £50. Okay? You're about to make a secure payment of £50. Before you pay, make a note of this company's house submission number. So in your own case, all right, before you pay, make sure you copy this submission number and paste it where you won't forget it. Add it to the other details you already have on your doc. Okay. So you simply copy and paste someone. Okay, in case there is any issue. So in case there's any issue, you can quote it when sending a mail to them, all right? The best platform to, okay, let's say, make payment. Not ready to make payment? No, click make payment. How do you want to pay? Credit card or debit card? How do you want to pay? Or PayPal? Okay? Credit card or debit card? All right, so the best platform to use for this, let's continue first. The best platform to use for this is Africa, okay? You can go to your Apple or your Google Play Store and onboard yourself there. Yes, so the minute you enter your card number here and everything, and just enter everything, billing address, you get everything there. Okay, and you continue. So Africa works perfectly, okay, either for Stripe or Wise and other online payments. Okay, get their black card. Ensure you get their black card. So how do you want to make payments? Okay, we've done that already. So the minute once it's fully open, just enter your card details. Okay, now that it's fully opened, you enter your card details and everything. Okay, now this is where I'm stopping. All right, remember, I'm not registering my company in the UK again, so I'm not making payment. All right, however, I have been able to show you the step-by-step process on how to achieve that successfully. If you ever encounter any challenge, reach out to me and I will be available to attend to you. So this is a wrap. This is how to register a company from start to finish. Just follow my guidelines. It's very easy. Although it's a bit lengthy, yes, but it's easy. Once again, thank you for taking this class. I remain Coach Nancy.